were you going to say?
You know, the audience of your said David, that's my husband's name, he died about 2 years ago. It's coming up in 2 years. And upstairs, the number 15 came up, and that was his jersey number since I've known him since I was 16. And then he said he was here. Yeah, and he said he was here. So I wonder if that has to do with, maybe some.
We did feel, we got multiple confirmations of that.
I know.
How does that make you feel?
One of my relatives. It's her husband, my uncle, her stepmother.
I think almost all of us cried.
Yeah. So I've been trying to get him.
Who is with you?
Because I've had other people.
Yeah. He's not gonna.
That contacted me that's passed, that I've been close to.
I think you've been contacted more than you know. You just.
Yeah, I have. Because
as sensitive as you think you are, which you are, you're kind of ignoring the one thing that you actually want to happen. So if you open up a little bit, I think you'll see a little bit more.
Little things. Just the little things.
She's seen him. She just wants more. She wants bigger. She wants bigger than what she gets. Well, I've had a cousin that came to me. I was in a room, all white, and we were telepathically talking. And I know I was in that room with her. I know she brought me to where she was. And that's what I'm expecting out of him.
See?
And he, he's not doing the same thing, which someone said, well, he probably can't. He doesn't know how. It's funny because he was very much a skeptic. Oh, yeah. He told me until things happened to him when he was dying, the last week. He's like, you'll be happy. There are ghosts. And she hasn't been like, what are you talking about? He said, well, you'll be really happy. And I'm like, there's one here that's going to take care of you. And it's like, I hear things in my house all the time. My dog sees things.
Oh, your dog spots them out.
Oh, yeah.
Was your house newly built, or?
We built it about 25 years.
25 years ago. And
cemetery. There is a cemetery.
There is.
She's buried in just 500 feet. You can't see it from my house, but it's about 500 feet down.
So there's a lot going on there. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
yeah, I wouldn't either.
You're more than welcome.
Just contact us through our Facebook page, or just take our card, and Shannon can write her number. I can write my number on it, and we can set something up if you'd like.
I have her number.
Oh, okay, good. You're ahead of the game. That's why I love you.
Not for that reason, but.
Yeah, many reasons.
I just sent pictures. I've seen people come out of my
My
closet
beating.
into my bathroom. I've seen her. I keep it shut. I've seen her goose. Yeah, she's.
Maybe when we go over their house, we'll take you. You can have a panic attack over there.
Yeah.
And then you tell me that it's not a real panic attack. Anything else that anybody felt or?
Well, you know how go ahead. I had told them that when we were upstairs in that front window, that I just felt an overwhelming sense of sadness, and just in that particular window. The other windows didn't affect me. But
Yeah.
just and not to the left. It was on the right hand side of that window. If I moved over to the left, didn't feel it.
Did anybody walk over to the rail upstairs and have any?
No. Yeah, that's where I felt more. It was closest to the rail on that side of the window. But
So
the whole room felt sad.
if
but-
you're facing from here, it's the left window.
yeah, over where we put the monkey.
It felt like someone sad watching out of the window, like looking outside.
Yes.
To me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking out the window. But
You got a picture on his phone where you took a picture of me outside here in a window. It looks like a person. Like,
Oh, wow.
If you could
Really?
share that with us, that would be great.
That would be great. Yeah,
Love that.
I would love it.
Definitely. I think the first couple of times that we came here in this in the carriage house, immediately when I walked up the steps, I got a headache, and I would get by this first window on the left.
that's the windows.
when I put my, I felt pressure here, and I just like panic, I don't know, anxiety, a headache, and I felt like somebody had. We talked about this.
Oh, that's where those double doors were. It's actually right above that,
And then so I,
up there.
Yeah.
And then there's the window that way that they were talking about.
oh, they were talking about the one.
Right.
The one facing
By the
facing the
cabinet
street.
thing.
But then
Oh,
there's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So the one, she's right. This is the one, and I would get this.
it's like the door that's locked.
Oh,
Yeah. And it felt like somebody had. I think it's more in my mind. Crazy place to be, by the way. It's potentially an accident, but it was more of like maybe a fight accident, kind of. I don't think it was necessarily malicious, like somebody was like throwing them out the window.
Gag.
As we were wrapping it up.
It was enemy self gag. Those are my last 3 words on the ambulance when we're leaving.
Enemy what again?
Enemy self gag.
And that coincides with just after we had finished talking with the little girls, and I was trying to reach out to one of the male
Mm.
figures, and he
That doesn't like her.
he does not like me. That was the only question he answered for me.
Oh.
I said, I'm thinking you don't like me. Do you not like me? Anyway.
Is that my buddy Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She
that's
had a
when he got
reaction when I
that.
was up there with her.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
got
know,
told
that
her.
was our buddy. I asked him if it was
Did
the
ya?
same guy, and he said yes. I said,
Oh, it
I
was.
said, were you up there with me and Sean? And he said, yep.
That was him.
That was
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I've got a headache every time we go into this room. We go anywhere else, my headache leaves, but every time we come down to this room, my headache.
You know, it's
I had a headache upstairs, and I had it in the other.
it's really this place to me is a little hard. I don't know if it's because there's so many people in here, and I feel like a lot of times we all come to these things because we're looking for something. Like, not pointing out any fingers here or anything, but I almost do feel like when we go on a ghost hunt or we do something like this, and there's a question, we want an answer, we're missing somebody, or there's an attachment that we can't get rid of, but we don't want to get rid of.
Why is she looking at you?
But he is a lot calmer. So you're welcome. You might get, you know what? Let me know if you get some sleep tonight.
See, I differ from them because I was told by a psychic I cannot see him, which is true, and I can't see him with my regular eye. But I don't get headaches at all. I just get this, I can't even describe the overwhelming feeling I get when something is in the room. And me and Shannon actually connect on that level lots of times. And we're both thinking in sync. And it just happens at the snap of the fingers. And it's just a feeling I get. And it's not even goosebumps. I can't describe what it is. It's just, it feels power, like it overwhelms me. And only time it really affected me was next door. That affected Shannon too.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this has been good. I think it differs every time you do a different, like you guys had 2 totally different experiences.
We did. We had 2 very different experiences.
And I feel like we pretty much had, I think we had 2 different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
because-
the one that was my favorite. Who was next door? Raise your hands that had a scare when the motion sensor went off. Yeah. So everybody got a good scare, right? That's what you wanted, right? And everybody was in the same room, correct? Yeah.
Somebody was in my lap, correct?
Yes. Yeah. That was a good scare. That was a legitimate scare.
But and you said that when that happened, that you felt like your
It did. I totally
pulled.
had my face and my neck pulled to the room.
Yes, and you heard the same voice I did.
And yes, and right after you said that, I heard the exact same voice.
Yes. Deep
Deep.
but subtle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and that was interesting, was that one of the girls who, what was her name? Geneva. Geneva said that she followed her from the Speakeasy back to his house.
Really?
Yes. That she
Within days.
was a
of
new
that.
friend to
Gladys.
Gladys.
To Gladys.
Yeah, that Geneva didn't live here, that she was a new friend.
A new friend. Okay. So Gladys has got somebody with her. Good. I'm
Well,
glad.
But
She
Geneva's not
didn't-
staying.
No, she's a visitor.
She didn't want to stay. And
Oh.
then she hugged her really tight.
Desi spoke to her and she's a visitor. She came to play with Gladys.
Okay. Did she?
Well, she came in with Dave.
Yeah, that was
She came in with this guy.
Oh, Dave. Okay.
Followed him in. And we tried to determine whether or not she's intending on staying. I'm not sure if she is or not.
Okay.
I talked to her and tried to talk her into it. So Gladys would have a friend, but they've been enjoying each other, especially because Geneva went with Allison next door.
Yeah.
She put together something with her little friend.
Allison was one of the first ones that came in.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, do you remember when we
Actually,
were
you're the first one who came in.
Oh. And I just wanted to come and say, hey, I'm here, and I knew you all were busy. But when we all came back in and sat down, and you hadn't even started anything, I felt a young girl. I could feel her, and she kept touching my hand. She kept touching my hand. I was like,
And then I asked you
when I got over there,
I said,
he said, you asked me if I had children.
yeah.
I said, yeah, I have 2 grown boys. And you said, okay,
What about a little
What
girl
about a little girl?
around you? She was hugging her.
Oh, they were both giving her lots of hugs.
They look like
Lots of hugs.
I know.
And what were you saying?
When we were in the speakeasy and they were talking, remember when you opened the liquor
Yeah.
and the thing that came through was kids, and we thought they might have been talking about the younger girls that were with us, but it
Yeah.
might have been the kids that were following her around.
Oh, okay. So okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See that
know what
makes
kids
sense
meant.
then. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
anyone else have any notable experiences they want to talk about?
I think we scared our journalists off.
No, they had a curfew.
Oh,
and
did they have a
yes,
curfew?
they actually asked for my number, and they said they might have some follow-up questions where they might want to ask us. So they needed to go home and think about what happened.
Two-way me on that call when they get it.
Yeah, I mean, they were awesome. They thought
They were.
everything was great. They loved it, and they walked into it being, yeah, I don't know, and then they
Yeah.
left, and they were like,
It's
this
on
is great.
camera and it was priceless because not only I'll talk about that in a second. My motion sensor going off, but when they had the dowsing rods, their eyes widened so wide, and then I got it on camera when I thought them poor girls would jump out of their skin.
They were the cutest.
They were cute. They're the sweetest things.
We had 2 notable experiences just with the motion sensors. And one was when we were all downstairs. Upstairs, we had a ghost that would say, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me
What?
something good to eat. And Dave put those in.
Full sentence.
Yeah, he said we have 2 ghosts.
Oh, okay.
He said, those are, I said, what was that? And he said, well, those are 2 ghosts. And
He said,
then he said, well, I bought them at the dollar store. And so we were sitting down here. No one was upstairs, and one of those went off. And then we didn't get much activity from the monkey, except for when we moved him over by that window. And both times, and we had that same experience with both groups when we set the monkey over by that window over
The
there.
first one or the one by the
So,
The one by the front street. So
Oh,
the
okay.
left.
I think the only
when you're
only
coming up the
animal she
stairs.
likes is horses.
That's all that I know of.
Yeah. Like-
Well, no, I thought she liked the dog.
No, she was scared of dogs. Remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we have a reason why that is because back in those days, unfortunately, they were slaves, and whenever a slave would run off, they would send dogs after him. So Gladys, she's the sweetest little thing, and I got emotional last time just because she got to me, but I didn't get like I got mad emotional just because of I feel that she's being held here. That's just what I feel. And I don't believe any child entity should be held here.
We can fix that.
Uh,
I can fix
I think it needs to be. Yeah. Because what breaks my heart, her parents aren't here, as far as we know. That breaks my heart.
Yeah,
She
she said that Allison reminded her of her mom.
really,
Yeah.
wow, wow,
I actually have a question about that.
yeah.
You said most of the time the monkey sets off, the girls like the monkey and the unicorn in those specific areas, but we weren't getting any activity. But as soon as she walked in, the girls were right there with her. Maybe that's why they weren't getting set off. Maybe that's why they weren't communicating. They were already
That's what we
Yeah.
worked out and felt after the fact, because it was very substantially different. So
Yeah.
I know that at least one of them was with her.
Yeah.
Right. But that's might be why
Yeah.
I didn't see like
That is a really good possibility. But we also got the activity when we moved the monkey over to by that window. It was going off.
But we also shared, especially me and her, we both shared. We
That
felt
same
something was over there,
experience.
but it wasn't one of the girls. It was something much different. You agree, correct?
Yeah.
And I think she's clairvoyant too. But we both felt something in that corner, and it wasn't one of the little girls. It was something a lot darker. So it could have been picking that entity up versus picking up.
That's what I feel.
I
I think we all
voices
agree
in
with that.
both places.
Yeah.
Like shuffling sounds. Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what the actual video comes out with, because
That'll be interesting.
it'd be nice and
We got a lot of footsteps. Even we were all sitting, and it sounded like someone was walking around our circle.
A couple times you could almost feel on the floor too when you would hear the footsteps.
we had that too. We were doing a session, and we would say crate, shoe, tag, but there was like times where it sounded like there was like somebody running around.
Yeah.
But there was no tag.
I didn't hear that at all during the session, or else I'd have said something,
Yeah.
tag, or whatever.
Did you get any EVPs? Ours was very scant.
Yeah, as ours too. I'm gonna have Dave send it to me. I got my headphones with me. I can listen to it now if you want.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
It's been a long week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna put everything together like I do on our videos. But like I said, it might be 2 weeks, it might be 4 weeks, it might be a month, but this will be going on to the Great Network. I don't know if anybody here see my videos, but what I do is when you know something happens, Shannon see this, it'll come up in gray. And I'll have the words, just like you see on TV. And that way you know, and watch our social medias, because that's when I'll post when the video's ready. You just go to it and to the Great Network.
I believe on our list we also have everyone's email addresses too. Or
good.
we have at least one
Yeah.
email address from each group.
Let's get
Do
a
we?
quick photo.
Yep,
And
let's
then-
do that.
And that's it. 10 after 12.
All right, guys. Hey.
Hang in there with us for
Where's my
4
I mean,
hours.
like that went really
over
fast.
4 hours.
Didn't it go
Because
fast?
You were waiting
Shayna?
outside.
Yes.
Tell our viewers bye.
Oh,
45
serious.
minutes
What am I doing?
while we were waiting
Your
for our
lives the
Oh,
same.
hi. Okay, bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
Say
joining us.
bye. Bye. Say bye, everybody. All right. Happy hunting, and everybody be spooktacular.
spectacular.